And then, do you know the background? Because I remember seeing like a paper of the set list for Mustard, and Tyler wasn't on it.
I didn't know Tyler was gonna be there.
Because
I didn't know Tyler was gonna be there until he was walking. He literally walked past me backstage. Like we were in the hallway. I was right outside of Kendrick's dressing room. Mm-hmm. So because I was waiting. Top had went in to go talk to him. I was waiting to go in and talk to him. And so Tyler walks in the door. We shake hands, and he was like, and even Silas was like, "That's Tyler, the Creator." I'm like, I didn't know he was gonna be here, but it was that happening right in that spot where we were standing. Like LeBron walked by, and then fucking I don't know who. I'm like. The Weeknd walks by.
Rick Ross was there.
And I'm like, yo, what are these people doing here?
Yeah.
They're not on the set list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I didn't see Dot's set list, but me and Mustard had to collaborate on our set so we didn't overlap. Right. So I didn't know about none of that shit. I didn't even know Tyler was performing. I had no idea.
Yeah, that was out of the whole night.
I'm just backstage and I heard the arena losing.
The Tyler crowd pop was outside of Kendrick. I was just the Tyler coming out. I don't think anyone expected it.
Nah, I didn't know.
That shit was crazy.
I didn't even know what Dot was gonna do.
I gotta ask you this. I was surprised that LeBron didn't make his way on stage because it feels like the LeBron thing to do. Did he? Do you know if he tried to get on stage?
Nah, he didn't.
Okay.
He was chilling where he was at.
He was just chilling.
Yeah, because there was this little area where we were all hanging out, whatever, like side stage, and he was just over there with his family or something, chilling.
Yeah, we were talking about things being like super intentional and like, there were people who were there who could have came out and did stuff, but they weren't from LA.
Yeah,
and everybody who came out performed. The only thing that wasn't LA that happened was E40 narrating the show.
But you gotta have that.
Yeah, but I mean that was purposeful, right? Like nobody who touched that stage wasn't from LA.
I believe it was intentional. I never even asked about it.
Right.
I didn't approach it like, yeah, this is my shit.
Yeah.
They gave me, hey, this is what we need you to do. I just executed my job. I didn't question anybody. I didn't do anything. It's just like, because it's not about me.
Right.
And I think that a lot of people can attest to that. Even the way I was conducting the sessions, it was like, it's not about me, bro. It's not about you. It's about Dot and this, and we need to make this look dope collectively. Mm-hmm. So I didn't even approach it from like, oh, here's my input on this, or this is what I think. I just was worried about getting the task done. I didn't.
Yeah, it's crazy too because like being there, like just from like a fan, I actually watched the show. I mean, obviously my son was there, but Letty was sitting next to me with Jorge, and it just felt like. It felt like one of them moments of like, man, I'm gonna remember the rest of my life. I was sitting right here.
Facts, me too.
Like when it kicked off, like when Kendrick came out doing Euphoria, which is my favorite song out of all the songs that have dropped throughout this whole thing. I lost my fucking mind, bro. But like you standing there, did you kind of feel the like gravity of like?
Yes,
you did.
By
the way, you should have gotten better position on that photo because you're getting cropped out on all because you're right on the edge.
Yeah, I'm not tripping about that. You know how I am.
Someone made a T-shirt and like you could see half of you on there.
I'm not tripping.
No, I know you're not. But
so before I went on stage, because we had our cues, we worked out our cues, and E40 starts playing, and I'm just standing there on the side. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm trying to remember some of my monologue.
Right, so you can get some shit off.
So I can get some shit off.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I would have just read the whole thing and, did the whole teleprompter or whatever it was. But I was trying to get my shit together. I was trying to remember certain things that I did want to make sure I said.
Right.
And then at that point, you just going off feeling. So I just went up there. And at first, I stood behind the turntables. And I was just like, all right, let me just get right to it and not hold people up. Then I'm like, nah. Let me go ahead and take the moment and just work the crowd or whatever and let people see me and try to absorb some of that energy. But to be honest with you, I wasn't thinking about it. If you think about it, you'll fucking psych yourself out and you'll lose your shit
for sure.
So I was just telling, even backstage when we were I was lining the homies up and telling them I couldn't, because people were like, "Yo, this is fucking crazy. This is history. Like, you understand? I can't get in that because if I get into that, then I'll fuck up." Miss a cue or miss a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just got to play the game.
You're in the game. Just do the work.
Yeah, it worked out, man. It was wonderful.